I guessed as much. You've got a nerve coming here.
Where was I supposed to go?
You haven't told Pat then?
What do you think?
As it happens, I wanted to see you. This meal tonight at the Vic. I want you to be there.
What?
Don't think you're forgiven, but I don't want a whiff of this car scam getting out. We've got to carry on as normal.
Just let me explain.
I don't want to hear.
Just give me the chance.
Frank bailed you out. He gave you a job. You've had your chances.
There were reasons for what I did, you know.
Frank could have got arrested, and he wouldn't have even known why.
Yes, I understand that.
Didn't stop you, though, did it? And I thought you was a friend.
I am.
You're not a friend. You're a liability.
I am near retirement. I'm probably going to go to my grave still owing Frank money. I mean, all I was doing was trying to put a little bit away for Pat and my future.
But what future's Pat going to have if you're going to be banged up?
You just don't understand, do you? I'm wasting my time.
No, you're wasting my time. Tonight at the Vic, you be there.
I don't have to do what you tell me to do.
I think you do. Otherwise, I might take myself round to Pat's for a cup of tea and a nice long chat. And if Frank wasn't so worried about Claire, I'd be on that phone to him right now.
You're telling me Frank doesn't know yet?
If he knew, he'd have you out of here so fast your feet wouldn't touch the floor. So remember, 7 o'clock.
Phil.
I wonder when you'd show up. I've had a visit from Mum.
Oh, I see.
You blundered.
What could I do? I mean, Janine sussed out what we were up to and she dropped me straight in it.
What are you, an idiot? I warned you about her.
The important thing is Frank doesn't know yet.
Yeah, well, that won't last, will it?
Well, we're going to make sure he doesn't find out. Just persuade your mum not to say anything. She'll listen to you.
No.
Look, if we work fast, we can straighten this mess out.
No. It's your problem. I ain't getting involved. You sort it out.
Come on, you're in this up to your neck.
Listen, all I did was supply you the contacts. You decided what to do with them.
Well, why are you talking like this? All you got to do is put a little bit of pressure on your mum to keep stum. We're in the clear.
She's had enough pressure on already. Now, as far as Mum's concerned, it's got nothing to do with me. So you're on your own.
You mad? What was that speech all in aid of?
Speaking from the heart, that's all.
But you were the one who said to keep the lid on things.
Don't push it, Roy. All weekend I've kept my mouth shut and it's killing me.
Don't you see you've done the right thing in not telling Frank? Listen, if I can get rid of those dodgy cars, then he need never know.
You're on borrowed time. The minute this business with Claire calms down, Frank's getting the whole story.
But you can't do that. Think about our friendship.
As from tomorrow, I want all those cars off that forecourt and you out of the business.
Oh, no. I don't take orders from you.
I'll change the locks if I have to. I don't want to see you on that car lot again.
I'm not leaving that business until Frank tells me to go.
Oh, no? Well, let's go and ask him.
Peggy, please.
Poor Pat. She was so proud of you. I wonder what she'd think of you now. You know, you're not half the man Frank is. After everything he's done for you, this is how you repay him.
That money he lent me back then, it's not a blessing, it's a curse.
How can you be so ungrateful? Get out of here.
Peggy.
No, from now on it's family first.
Oh, so it's family first, is it? Does that include Phil?
Phil? What's it got to do with him?
It's got everything to do with him. It's not just me who's been ripping off Frank, you know. Your precious son has been in it too. And I tell you this, if I'm going down, you can guarantee he's going down with me. No, it's all right, love. No, I'll get it. Hello?
I thought I told you to get those moody cars off the lot. There's a whole load of new ones just arrived.
It's not as simple as that, Peggy. Well, where am I going to put them?
I don't care. If you don't get them shifted soon, I'll be forced to tell Frank what you're doing behind his back. Do you hear me?
Thanks for grassing me up to my own mother.
Sorry, mate, I had no option. She forced it out of me.
Listen, as far as Mum's concerned, I thought you were going to give Frank his cut.
Phil, we're in a mess. Peggy is threatening to tell Frank everything unless I move the cars off the lot.
I know.
So, if she calls Frank, he'll be down there like a shot and they'll be out to pay.
Then you got a problem, haven't you?
Me? Now, come on, you're as involved in this as I am.
Listen, don't start all that, all right? Now, this whole thing was your idea. All I did was to introduce you to a few people, that's
What
all.
are you saying?
Listen, I told you don't start all that, right? Now, I've done my bit, you got your motors, and there's no way the old bill can tie into me, and that's the way it's going to stay. So you got to move those cars, and you got to do it fast.
So how am I going to do that if I can't use the forecourt? Leave him around the square?
I don't care. But Peggy wants them shifted, and that's down to you.
Yeah, and what if I don't?
And trust me, Roy, Frank will be the least of your worries. But you go into Vic and get him in. Just one quick word with Roy.
Okay. We'll tell Mel the news anyway.
You saw how upset she was the other night.
So she'll have had time to cool down, won't she? Give me one good reason why this isn't worth a try. Or do I get on the blower to Frank at Claire's and get him to come and referee it?
Roy, you got a minute?
Well, I don't know, have I?
1 minute. You're not wriggling out of it this easy.
What do you think you're playing at?
It's all right, I'm moving him. That's what you wanted.
Yeah, but what I didn't want was one dumped outside the arches.
There isn't any more room round the square.
What did I say to you? You are not to connect me with those motors in any way whatsoever.
And I haven't.
You dump one outside the arches, you might as well spray me name on it.
What else do you want me to do?
I told you. It's not my problem. Just get rid of it.
Is that you, Janine?
No, Peggy, it's me.
What are you doing up here?
I want to talk. It's time we got this nonsense sorted out.
Pat, look, I know you mean well.
I'm serious, Peggy. If we just let things drift on, it will only get worse. So I brought somebody to see you.
Okay.
Get out of here.
No, come on. This is stupid. One little apology, we can put it all behind us.
I beg your pardon? Are you suggesting I apologise to Roy?
Now, let's go. I told you this was a waste of time.
Hang on a minute. All right, we know it's mainly down to Frank, but you have been sticking your oar in, be honest.
Mainly down to... What have you been telling her?
I haven't told her anything.
He's told me the truth. That Frank's been pushing him about, not letting him run the business the way he wants. I mean, you can't defend behaviour like that, can you?
All right, Pat. I was prepared to keep quiet for your sake. But if Roy's going around telling lies about my husband, I think it's about time you heard my side of the story.
A punch-up.
What are you talking about, rip Frank off?
Peggy, this isn't the time or the place for any
Oh,
of
he
it.
hasn't ripped anybody off. What is all this?
I don't know. It's the same rubbish she came out with the other night.
You two-faced liar. Tell her. Tell her you've been taking my Frank for a mug these last few months.
Pat! She's got it into her head that I've been fiddling the books.
Well, rubbish. There's never been anything wrong with them books.
Then either you're a lousy bookkeeper or you were in it as well.
Oh, don't talk to Pat like that.
Stay out of it. Don't you dare throw accusations at me. Roy has been as straight as a die over that business. Huh, if your husband wasn't such an egomaniac trying to do everything himself.
Don't you talk about my Frank like that.
I'll talk about your Frank any way I like. And if you think I'm going to stand by while you treat Roy like dirt and all he's done is make a success of that business, you've got another thing coming.
Really? So what are you going to do about it?
Actually, I was trying to talk Roy into sticking with the partnership. But now, you know what you and Frank can do with your business. Come on, Roy.
You tell her it's stolen cars, you'll break her heart.
Unless you get rid of them, I may just do that.
You calm down yet?
Not much to be calm about.
Apart from keeping your mouth shut so you can save your neck.
And yours.
There you are. Coming back inside.
Yeah, I'll be up there in a minute, darling.
Want a cup of tea, Roy?
Oh, no thanks, love. We're not all on holiday, you know.
That lot of good it's done me. The idea was to spend some time with a certain fella.
The longer these cars are hanging around, the more chance there is of us getting nicked.
You don't have to tell me that.
You don't say anything to Pat, have you?
No, of course not. But your mother accused me of fiddling the books right in front of her.
Is she?
Fortunately, Pat still thinks I'm as straight as a die. I hate these lies and deceit.
Boy, it's a bit late to start getting moral, isn't it? Stop panicking, okay? You're never going to sell any cars in that state.
Don't tell me you're falling out with Lisa already.
I thought we had an understanding. You keep quiet and I sort out Roy's motors.
Oh, yeah.
And why have you been telling Pat that her husband's had his fingers in it till?
Well, it's better than telling her the truth, isn't it?
Pat mustn't know anything. What if she was to say something to Ricky? I mean, they'll build cotton onto us and think Ricky's involved, he could end up going down.
Yeah, all right, I'll be right.
Well, you sold any?
Not one. I'll put an ad in the air, but I don't think it'll make any difference.
Time's running out, Roy. You've got to get a shot of him.
I know, but look at me. A local rag and a mobile phone. Can you blame the punters for thinking I'm dodgy?
How long are you working in here for?
Just as long as Irene's away. We could do with the money now Roy needs new premises.
I see.
How's Ricky?
Well, you find out yourself if he comes back.
Back? Where's he gone?
Manchester. See if he can work things out with Bianca.
What did you do that for? You know that Bianca doesn't want him back if he's devastated.
Well, at least he'll know where he stands.
Well, I hope you'll be around to pick up the pieces.
This is unexpected.
Yeah, I know.
So, what is it?
I need your help. Sell the cars.
You can't shift them, can you?
No. I need the car lot to flog them. See, once they're on display, they go in no time.
No way. I wouldn't trust you within an inch of that place.
I'll make it worth your while.
It's much too late to start offering us a cut now. Nah, you're on your own.
You all right, mate? You and Peggy still talking?
Well, just tying up the loose ends, you know.
Oh, I think you had a major result, didn't you? Keeping most of that stock?
Well, it was the simplest solution.
Well, no one has one over on Peggy today. So if you've got any tips, I'd be very grateful.
Who's had one over on Mum?
Nobody, you know. We split the business, fair and square. Everybody's happy.
Just keep the nose out. If you haven't been giving Mum the runaround, she might save the partnership.
Yeah, but I thought that's what you wanted, wasn't it? Give Mum the runaround. Ain't that the reason why you're selling this place?
What did Dan want?
He wanted the dirt on me and Peggy, but don't worry, he didn't get anything. But tongues are beginning to wag.
Yeah, well, I ain't surprised. You're going around like a condemned man.
So help me sell these flaming cars, then. You bullied me into this scam, you can get me out of it.
You promised me those cars would be gone and Roy's still ferrying them round.
I know, he's a bit of a liability, isn't he?
You're telling me. Now stop burying your head in the sand and do something.
Oh, that'll find you both together.
What do you want?
Well, I've made a decision.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, if we haven't sold the motors by tomorrow, I've got a good price for scrap.
Scrap? That won't even cover the cost.
So, what else do you suggest?
As long as they're out of my life, I don't care. And if you both lose money on them, you're only getting what you deserve.
You've got a better idea. You come and tell me.
Do you know where your old man is?
I think so.
Right, cheers.
Listen, Phil, I don't suppose there's any chance you could help him out with these cars, is there?
That's what I want to see him about now.
Oh. Well, thanks. I've just persuaded Phil to help Dad out with the cars.
Have you?
I don't suppose there's any chance I could persuade you to reconsider your position.
No babies, Barry. But, could keep on practicing if you like.
So,
What do you want?
I've got a mate who'll take the cars. You interested?
well, you know I am.
I've offered him 25% of the sale. I'll take an additional 20. The rest is yours. Any costs, they're down to you.
That's going to leave me with nothing.
Will you in or not?
Do I have a choice?
I'll have all the paperwork ready for you midday tomorrow.
What's going on?
Well, it's okay. Phil's found a buyer for the cars.
That's great news.
Yeah, it's not the best price in the world, I'm afraid, but I think we're stuck with it.
Will it give us enough cash for start-up costs?
No, probably not. But look, I've been thinking. I'm going to make Peggy another offer on Deals on Wheels.
What?
I mean, look, I'm 64 years of age. I mean, starting up from scratch, it's far too risky, and, I mean, with Frank, at least I get wages and commission.
So you're telling me we've been through all this for nothing?
No. I think we've all learned a valuable lesson, including Peggy. I mean, she's left Frank with nothing to come back to. At least we get the cash for the cars, not her.
So I'm supposed to make it up with her now, am I?
I'm sure you'll find a way. Look, I'm just going to run this past her, and, well, you get your glad rags on.
Why?
I'm just going to be 10 minutes, and, taking you out.
Well, the deal's set up, and Roy's agreed to terms.
Oh, about time too. Now, if you really want to make me happy, come behind here and give me a hand. I'm on my own tonight.
Only if you clear release her first. Last thing I need's any more grief.
Is she all right?
Yeah, it's just... Can you take it easy on the granny bit?
What do you mean?
Well, I know you mean well, Mum, but we can be a bit overpowering at times.
This is my grandchild we're talking about.
I know, but... Well, Lisa thinks it's bad luck buying pregnancies early.
A minute, Peggy.
I'm going to check on Ricky.
Yeah. Don't you be long. I want some glasses collected.
I want back in on Deals on Wheels.
Oh, do you now?
Don't reject this out of hand. By next week, the dodgy murders will be gone, and then by the time Frank comes back, it'll be just as if nothing's ever happened.
Yeah, you got a point there.
So, what do you say?
I'll think about it.
Phil? Hey, Phil!
Anyway.
Phil! Look, the faster we move those cars tomorrow, the better it's going to be. Now, if we work together, we'll have it done in no time.
No way, I've got too much work on. Plus, I've got to get Lisa to the hospital. Just have to find somebody else.
Like who?
Curtain twitching?
No, I was just waiting for you to get out of the bathroom, that's all.
Yeah, of course you were. I hope you've got some good news for me. Those cars should have been gone by now.
Well, we're getting rid of 8 tomorrow, and we're going to flog the other 2 next week. And they'll be done with.
Good. So I can look Pat in the eye again now, can I?
We done it with her.
Well, things change, don't they?
Hold up. What's changed? What do you mean? Mum?
Well, I've got an appointment with the nurse today to talk about breast reconstruction, and I'm a bit wound up about it, that's all.
I didn't realise things were moving that quick.
Well, you either want it or you don't. No point in hanging around, is there?
Well, I would have come over soon if I'd known. You should have said something.
Maybe I should have. But then I have had other things on my mind, haven't I?
I was wondering if, have you heard anything from Ricky? Oh, right. Is your mum back yet?
Don't worry about it, I'm going. I don't want to talk about it here.
Yeah, I know. But we really need to get rid of that last car. And what about Peggy? I mean, what are you going to tell her?
I told you, I don't want to talk about it here.
Has there been some news? About Ricky?
No. I was just telling Roy we hadn't heard anything, but I'm sure he'll be all right now.
Yeah, I'm sure too. Right, best be going.
See ya.
See you later.
Bye. Yeah. Yes, darling, everything's fine. The train got in on time. Ricky? Oh, he's all right. He'd already gone to work by the time I got back. But then you know what he's like. Yes, darling. Everything's great down here. I'm in control. Now, look, we'll speak later. And you tell Claire to keep her chin up for me. Ta-da, sweetheart. Now, are you going to tell me what's been going on?
What do you mean?
Don't take me for an idiot. The whole square knows that Ricky's gone. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
No.
Oh, how could I be so stupid? I trusted you to sort everything out while I was away. Even thought you could pull it off too. How wrong could I be? As soon as I turn my back, you drive out another one of the family.
Mum, it's not as simple as that. Dan told Ricky about the motors. He went off. I tried to bring him back, but...
You don't change, do you? And you never will.
Dan said I'd find you in here. Well, this is Detective Constable
Hawkins, Swanford East. Shall we sit down?
Yeah. Is there a problem?
Well, as I understand it, you're the ones with a problem. Or at least your husband is. A car stolen from his site by a Mr. Richard Butcher.
Ricky, yeah.
Mr. Evans explained to me that you're looking after things while your husband's away.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. First things first, then. The car. It's been delivered to a local pound.
So you mean he's back in Walford?
Yeah, it's in pretty bad shape, though. We've taken a good look at it, so anytime you want to pick it up, it's ready for you.
Yeah, well, we'll get on to it.
I understand you're not pressing charges.
You would if it was some low-life villain doing the nicking. But this is Frank's son we're talking about here.
You realise that'll cause you problems with any insurance claim you might want to make?
Like I said.
And all this is okay with you, is it, Mr. Evans?
How do you mean?
Well, you're a partner in this business. Are you happy not proceeding against a man who's stolen part of your stock?
Well, it's like Mrs. Butcher said. You see, well, Ricky's had a lot on his mind lately.
He's a very lucky man, isn't he? All this care and concern floating around. Makes you wonder why on earth he went off in the first place.
Mum wants to meet. What for? I think she's worried in case that copper comes back. So we better make sure we get our story straight just in case he does.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of taking Pat out tonight.
Well, you better make it another night.
I really feel I need a few hours away from all of this.
And how do you think Mum's feeling? It's a wonder she ain't cracked up with all the things she's got to think about. So I don't want us giving her any extra grief, okay? Just be there.
I said 8 o'clock.
And I told him. Maybe he's done a runner.
You haven't got much of an opinion of your partner in crime, have you?
I just think he lacks bottle, that's all. Anyway, forget about Roy. What's all this about?
Hey, I'm sorry about that. I got landed with a washing up.
Right, well, you're in, haven't you? Now listen, as far as our story goes, Ricky got in the state and did a runner. There's nothing else to say.
But what if the police realise it's another ringer?
There's nothing to do with us. We bought it in good faith.
I want us to talk about something else first.
What?
This car scam you two have been running.
Mum, no more lectures, please. We know how you feel about it.
Yeah, as soon as the heat's off, we're trying to buy him for the last car.
I want to start it up again.
Say that again?
I want us to do one last run.
After all the grief you gave me and you're saying you want in?
If I had any choice, I wouldn't touch this with a barge pole.
Yeah, well, we've got a choice and we're not putting our necks back in the noose. Don't you realise how lucky we were to get away with the last lot?
But you did.
We'd have to be idiots if we went through that again.
The timing's not ideal, I know that.
Not ideal? It's crazy.
Mum, what's this all about?
I need money, and I need it quickly.
Well, go down the first to last and buy yourself a lottery ticket then.
I'm buying Dan out of the Vic. And seeing as you put him there in the first place, I reckon it's down to you to help.
Yeah, well, I didn't put him in there, and I'm not putting myself in prison so that you can get Dan out from under your feet.
Getting Dan out from under our feet means Ricky can come home. And I'd say that's worth the risk, wouldn't you?